Hi everyone, this is Becca. Welcome back to my channel, House of Lenormand. Today is September 3rd, Tuesday, September 3rd, and I have gone through and checked your requests, and I am seeing that I'm getting a lot of requests to read on Pelosi, so I'm going to go ahead and do that for you today. Wanted to know exactly what we should be asking. Let's start with this. Let's start with what is Nancy Pelosi's plans for impeachment? What are Nancy Pelosi's plans for impeachment? Welcome back to my channel. This is Becca with House of Lenormand. Today is Tuesday, September 3rd, 2019. I was filming this and it stopped recording. I've gotten a lot of requests to read on Nancy Pelosi, so that's what I'm doing today. And I went ahead and drew a double line of 5 to see what was going on with her and what her plans are for impeachment. We have here on the top row, the fish, the bouquet, the snake, the crossroads, and the mountain. Over here on the second row, we're seeing the letter, the key, the mice, the woman. She made an appearance all on her own, and the birds, okay? There is a possibility that there's 2 women involved here in negotiations. Because we have the crossroads right above her and the birds right next to her. This could be talking about 2 women discussing options, okay? The crossroads could also be referring to some sort of a separation or going on a new path, because the crossroads is choices, alternatives, or pairs, something also that splits. And then behind that, we're seeing the mountains. So it's almost like it's a very difficult choice, or the decision is being blocked and delayed. Over here on this part of the reading, we're seeing proof here of financing. This could be a bank record with the fish knighting over, or the fish followed by the letter here. This could be financial documents, business documents. This could be taxes. This could be bank records, but it has to do with something, a written document, some sort of report that has to do with money. And the bouquet followed beneath it with the key. This could be talking about proof of bribery, or proof of, some sort of financial arrangement that was made that is false, because of it's followed up here by the snake. These records may be causing a lot of anxiety, or the records may have been stolen or perhaps destroyed or taken away. We can see here central to the reading that we have the snakes and the mice. This is big trouble. There's some sort of a lie, deceit, or a betrayal that's causing a lot of worry and anxiety, because it's followed by the mice. And there's been some false conversations here. This snake right here could be talking about another woman. Remember, I said she has the crossroads up here and the birds right next to her. So this could be a conversation between 2 women. The snakes is the queen of spades, or the queen of clubs, I'm sorry. So this can be in reference to another woman. This can be in reference to a younger woman. The bouquet, because she is the queen of spades. And with the fish here, we're seeing the king of diamonds. So I'm not sure who this person is. She could be younger because she has the bouquet right before her. So we have 1, 2, 3. The possibility of 3 women up here and her. So I don't know if this one is Letitia James and one is Ivanka Trump. I'm not quite certain. But I'm not seeing the tower here, so I can't tell you one of them is a lawyer or one of them is a prosecutor or one of them is an investigator. All I'm seeing is proof that there is some proof here of financial bribery, and there's a lot of deception and criminality going on here around it. However, the choice that needs to be made here with the key knighting over to the crossroads, that's an important decision that needs to be made. It is blocked. And there's a delayed conversation here. If the fish is in reference to talking to the banks or conversations around money, this could be in reference to a moneyed man or a person that is looking into money, because the fish is the king of diamonds. So I'm not sure if this would be Nadler, Jerry Nadler, or perhaps a bank person. I'm not seeing the tower or the bear, so I can't tell you a CEO of a bank. I'm not seeing the stars, so I can't tell you a whistleblower. Although this woman here could be talking about all this false stuff going on back here, the bribery and the false records with the snake knighting over to the letter and the letter knighting to the snake. That could be false financial records. They've been falsified. With the fish knighting over to the mice, that's money that's been stolen little by little. It hasn't been done very quickly. There appears to be perhaps a younger woman here with the bouquet knighting over to the woman. If this is a woman, she's around her 20s, 30s, no older than 40. And there's some sort of a delay or a blockage or an obstacle that's creating a bit of anxiety here. But the talks to separate are being blocked. And it appears, I'm not sure if she's the one that's blocking it, but they do have proof of all of this stuff back here. They're talking about it for certain right here, but I'm not sure why she's blocking this or why she's delaying this, especially if this is showing that they have proof of falsified documents and criminality here in this section of it. Because we have the mountain is, as far as time, this is 21 days, the 21st of the month, or 3 months, or in the winter. So perhaps the conversations have been delayed until right now for 3 months or until the winter. But there's a block here, because this is showing that she has all the records. And they know they have knowledge of all of this false stuff going on here. Money that's stolen, false records, and proof of bribery. Let me see if we can get a clear read on what this obstacle is. It's like a delayed choice here or a difficult decision. Perhaps she's anxious about partisanship because the crossroads separates. Maybe she's worried about that, and that's what's delaying the talks. And if this is a man, this could be Jerry Nadler in her ear telling her to move. Or perhaps another man that's in her ear telling her to move. But she's blocked. Or she is the one that's blocking, or there's something blocking her. Let me see if we can get a read on that mountain and see what's blocking. Okay, let's see. What is blocking Pelosi? Show me what is blocking Nancy Pelosi. What is blocking Nancy Pelosi? What is blocking Nancy Pelosi? Okay, so on the top row, we're seeing the child, the bear, the sun, the heart, and the mice. Second row here, we're seeing the storks. We are seeing the house. We're seeing the tower, the fox, and the bouquet. Investigators. There's people looking into this. This is more like your FBI. It's a specialized team of people here that are covert. They're undercover. They're looking for stuff. There's something going on here with children here and here. I'm not seeing the whip, so I can't talk about child trafficking. I'm not seeing the ship, so or the fish card in this particular instance, which would be talking about perhaps some sort of an organization that's using banks to fund the trafficking of children. But we're seeing children here, young girls, because we have the Queen of Spades down here with the bouquet. This is young girls. They're investigating something that has to do with children that are leaving and returning flight by air. This is a person in a position of authority within the government that is in the White House here, and they want to shine a light on this could be a court, this could be the government, this could be an enterprise or an institution. With these two here, this is a powerful financier. But I'm not seeing the ship here, so I can't talk about a foreign bank. But this could be or a foreign power, but this is a powerful institution or a lot of you had said that the bear is also a reference for Russia. So this could be the powerful government of Russia, even though I'm not seeing the actual ship here, which would be talking about a foreign powerful government. We're seeing that there has been some criminality in regards to young girls here and here in the corners. That powerful men have been having affairs with. I'm not seeing the whip, so I can't say sex, but this is powerful affairs here that will be exposed through this institution that is being investigated, that is currently being investigated. We're seeing a pregnancy here as well, but this could just be talking about shining a light with the sun knighting over to the storks. This could just be talking about shining a light on the transportation or the leaving and returning of young girls here for criminal activity, and that's being investigated. Perhaps his role in that whole ring of people or his associations to those people. We can see an authority figure here or a person in a position of authority or powerful finance that is quite suspicious and is being investigated by this group. So I think that's why she's not, based on the previous reading that we did and this one, they're investigating. It looks like they're still investigating this right here, young girls. And the block is perhaps she doesn't want to move forward with that until this gets exposed, because then she can really hang him. Because right now, what are you going to get him on? Money laundering and everything else, and the Republicans are just going to shred it, you know? They don't care. It needs to be something very, very, very powerful that's going to stick. It looks like they're going to be exposing the young women here. The corrupt government here. With the fish knighting over to the tower. This is a corrupt enterprise. But I'm not seeing the whip here, so I can't say RICO or money laundering or trafficking. But there's a corrupt enterprise that's currently being investigated right now that has to do with young girls, perhaps a powerful institution of some sort, whether this is a government or the actual presidency here and here, that is currently being investigated, as well as, let me see, perhaps a powerful financial institution as well. But it appears this whole thing with the young girls is causing quite a bit of anxiety. But it looks like it does get exposed, because we finished the double line of 5 here with the bouquet. I'm not seeing the letter here, so I can't say that there's going to be records of a flight log. But there's something taking place here. This could be an airport with the storks mirroring the tower. This could be an airport. I'm not seeing the ring, so I can't say someone would be arrested, but this would be somebody that they're looking at in an airport. This could be in reference to a child that's trying to leave and return. A powerful family here, a very strong, powerful family here, exposing an organization, or not an organization, but exposing an institution or an enterprise that has been having fraudulent affairs or fraudulent generosity here. It's fake. And corrupting perhaps young girls, or creating an atmosphere of severe anxiety because of the young girls, but the entire enterprise itself is corrupt. This person's a criminal, or this person is a powerful manipulator or a powerful fraud, but it's a person in a position of authority that is extremely fraudulent. I'm not seeing anything here that's talking about mental health. I'm seeing a big, powerful financing and girls that are being investigated. And that's what she's not wanting to move forward on. Let me see. Let me see if she's going to move forward with impeachment. Okay, will Nancy Pelosi move forward with impeachment? So we have the coffin, the whip, and the storks. The storks is the final card. It is a positive card. Yes, it looks like they want to get him on some sort of trafficking or abuse, something perhaps that if we're reading this literally, this could be something that is in a safe, in a box somewhere. This with the whip here, this is something that is repetitive. It happens over and over and over again. This is sex. This is something that is chronic. This is abuse, criticism, as well as, depending on the cards around it, it could be trafficking. But yes, it looks like there's something in a box somewhere that has to do with laundering and sex and the leaving and returning of people, flight by air. I want to see. What do I want to know? I want to know. See if we can get a yes or no on this. Will Donald Trump resign by October 2019? That's what we're going to ask. Will Donald Trump resign by October 2019? So we have the lilies, the clouds, the lilies, and the garden. Both of these are positive and neutral. So it's kind of like a maybe, and this is a no. So it's kind of like maybe. It could have something to do with old age here because we are seeing the lilies right in the middle of the reading. Clouded thinking due to old age. And this would be like a retirement community. So there is a possibility. And it's still showing him in a position of authority within the institution. God dang it. Okay. You know what? We are at 22 minutes. I think I'm going to wrap that up here, and I'm going to go ahead and film on SDNY, and let's touch base with them and see what's going on there. So I wanted to say hello and welcome to all of the new subscribers. I'm sorry I didn't do that at the very beginning of the video, but I got cut off. So thank you so much for being with me here today, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Thanks. Bye-bye.